All right, folks, welcome back to Geek Improved. I'm Mike, and this is my week one update on my weight loss adventure on keto. So far, so good. I lost 4 pounds. That's probably all water weight from all the peeing I got to do on this diet, but 4 pounds, I'll take it. This is the first week on keto. I'm in ketosis now, so let's get that checked out. So that's good. I know it's working. That's exactly what we want it to be. So let the fat burning commence. I'm ready for it. So and I got plenty to burn. So here we go. So far, to be honest with you, I've not had the carb cravings or whatever. I think the worst day I had was Saturday. My D&D group got together for the first time, since the holidays, and none of them knew that I was on this diet. So of course they bring all the snacks, the usual snacks and stuff like that, the DM offerings. One of them was his birthday, so they brought extra treats, candies and whatnot. So sweets, Reese's, and Oreos, and all that good stuff. Not that I could really have that before anyway, but I really can't have any of that stuff. It was a little rough. Not that I was hungry or that I crave that stuff. It's just that part of the whole social aspect of sitting around eating junk food with your friends. But as I prepared some good snacks. So for instance, when they eat chips, I have these little sharp cheddar cheese. I bake them in these little piles with a jalapeno slice in the middle for like chips. It's pretty good. They got the kale chips, of course. But yeah, I mean, just something to snack on. I will tell you the hardest aspect is not any carbs. I'm not craving, bread or, pizza or anything like that. But man, the soda, the diet soda. I was a diet soda addict. I drank Coke Zero, cherry Coke Zero. And technically I can have that on this, but the aspartame makes me crave, so I cut it out when I started keto. So no diet soda for me, and it's, man, I don't know what addictive stuff they put in there besides the caffeine, because I get caffeine. I drink, a cup of coffee with, cream and the heavy cream and Splenda in the mornings, and then I make tea throughout the week. I have tea, so I get some caffeine, not as much, but I get plenty of caffeine. But man, that soda, something about it. I'm like, oh, especially game day, where I usually drink, I'll go through a 2 liter on my own. Yeah, no sodas. That is a little rough. Another hurdle that I didn't expect was my kids decided to go on keto with me. Now my daughter, she wrestles. She's trying to get her weight down. My son doesn't really need it, but he's on it anyways on this fitness thing. So which kind of threw my food prep off. So stuff I prepared and budgeted for me for the week, and I usually do food prep on Sundays to get it out for the week. Now doing it for 3 people, I'm having a food prep every 3 days. So my once a week went to every 3 days, which plus logistically, I couldn't go. I had to do it every 3 days because my wife, while not on keto, she's doing South Beach. She's preparing her meals too. So, we did a carb purge of the house with no carbs. But just logistically, there's no room in the fridge for any more containers of food. So we're gonna go through that. But then, then the cleanup. Food prep for that many people, dirties a lot of dishes. It's a big mess. And when it's once a week, that's fine. You plan on it. That's your day. Sunday, I'm food prepping and cleaning up. But every 3 days, it gets a little much. I get the kids to pitch in, but that's not something I was 100% ready for, which makes it a little rough. But not a big deal. We got through it. So far, and I try to experiment a little bit with what I send them off with, because for me, I can eat the same thing every day. I can eat, when I'm on a diet, I know I food prep it for me. I know I get my frittatas for breakfast, my salad for lunch, and then whatever dinner, protein and vegetable I prepare for us. But obviously, I don't want the kids to get bored with that stuff, so I kind of vary it up for them. So lunches, like a salad one day, and then I'll make them lettuce, a sandwich on, the butter lettuce with lunch meat and cheese, or do a burger and put it on the let for them, or some chicken salad and tuna salad or whatever on the lettuce, and a few snacks. Obviously like the chicharrones, pig skins, or the seaweed packets. They like that. I vary it up. I stick with a salad for lunch. I don't need to vary it up that much for me. But dinners, I've been trying to keep it. If it was just me on the diet, I could eat the same. I just eat a bigger salad for dinner, right? I just have a bigger taco salad with some the pigskin chicharrones, or for crunch, or like another garden salad with chicken, or maybe like a club salad with chicken and some bacon in it, something like that. Just a little more protein. I can eat that same thing every day, but I'm trying to keep the kids varied up for the kids. So I've been experimenting with a bunch of stuff. So we did steaks. We had steaks and broccoli. We had these pork chops with mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms, and we did with that. We had cauliflower kind of mashed potato stuff, and my favorite so far, I can tell you what, it was a winner of all the experiments I did with dinner. Was this right here. Okay, guys, I think I found one of my new favorite of the keto dishes here. This is cauliflower stir-fried rice with chicken stir-fried rice. Got the shredded chicken in there, green onions, bell pepper, egg, cauliflower, a little bit of ginger, soy sauce, sesame oil, and man, is this good. Rocking in, I mean, I didn't even miss the rice. This is just like the real thing. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that's close to it, or close proximity to carb as a substitute, but this is just like as good as the real thing. So, man, more like this, and I can handle this diet. Yeah, chicken fried rice, and I was a little skeptical with the whole cauliflower thing. I know I've had rice cauliflower before, but I mean, fried rice, it was distinct flavor, but it was good. It was really good. The kids loved it. That was definitely a favorite. Obviously, in the Asian salad is the favorite salad of the ones too. So we like Asian food in this house apparently. So yeah, I mean that was the clear winner. Obviously, we're gonna have that all the time. Maybe once a week, get the the fried rice. But it's experimenting, kind of change it up a little bit. Now I haven't done the pizza yet. So there's two kinds of pizzas. All right, there's the cauliflower crust pizza. And then there's what they call the fathead crust pizza, which is basically the cream cheese crust. And I've got all the stuff for the cauliflower one. The cauliflower is more of a traditional thickness of crust, and then the fathead one is a thin crust, more like a crispy pizza, which is kind of more up my alley. In that I prefer crispy, thin crust pizza. Plus the macros a little bit better for keto on that one, where it's much higher fat, but much higher calorie too. So I'm gonna weigh it out there, but I will try both. I'm gonna make them both. Not sure which one I want to go with yet, but I'll film it when I do. So I've also seen the one where it's just like just basically just cheese and pepperoni, kind of like I do with like the little chips I make with the cheese piles and the jalapeno. This one is just take a pan, cast iron skillet, and coat the bottom of it with mozzarella cheese, a little Parmesan, pepperoni in that, and then just cover it and cook it. It crisps up, so we get like a thin crust, crispy, and it's basically just cheese and pepperoni with, a little Italian seasoning and whatnot on it. So that seems like the easiest way to go. We'll see. We're gonna experiment with that because kids are wanting some pizza, so we will try that out. But yeah, I mean, diet's going pretty good. I mean, it's like I said, we're getting into we're in ketosis now, so the fat burning, I would expect the weight loss to pick up. Exercise, we asked about exercise. Through the years of obesity, I've developed a bad back, surprisingly. Uh, so I don't, and while I'm not, I still can walk and move around. I don't even stand around for a little bit, right? But I mean, I stand too long, my back starts to hurt. Or if I'm standing and doing exercises like bending or whatnot, yeah, it really hurts. So I've opted for a limited mobility workout, which is basically get a fat guy workout. You sit in a chair and you leg lifts, and then you work with the bands. I got bands that I work with. And you hug pillows, and I got this whole routine. It's probably designed for people with more limited mobility than I have, but I didn't want to, doing it every day. I want to make sure I'm just getting the exercise in. I mean, I want to burn the calories. I want to, start burning the fat now that I'm in ketosis. So, but without like an strenuous workout, and so I'm doing that. I'm probably going to up the reps on it. Start going out because I think I can. I mean, it's fairly easy. It's fairly easy to do, but also I'm just making little changes. Like, for instance, when I go to the grocery store now, if I'm doing a lot of shopping, instead of taking the scooter, I just push the cart around the store, make sure I'm walking around the store. Now I usually, if I was something quick, I just run in and grab it or take the basket or whatever. But if I had to do a lot of shopping, I do a lot of walking around, a lot of standing around, I usually end up taking the scooter because usually by the end of it, my back's giving out. So to avoid that, I took the Fat Man scooter. But avoiding that, walk right past the scooter, get the cart, and just kind of lean on that, and then make a conscious effort to walk up and down all the aisles of the store. So pushing the cart. If I have something to lean on, I'm fine. So little things like that. I mean, obviously, I really wish I go swimming. In the summertime, I swim every day. I love swimming. I do a lot more water exercises, but even though we have a solar heated pool, it's still in the dead of winter just a little too cold. I mean, it's warm on the top, but it's cold at the bottom. So it's just a little too cold to swim. But even if I do swim on top of the water and stay on top in the warm water, when I get out, it's pretty cold. So, but having that solar heated pool, I can hit the pool early spring. A lot earlier than summer. So I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, nothing really strenuous. I'm not doing any like Doug's heavy into his kettlebells and his workout there. But I'm not lifting weights. I got some weights here, but I'm just doing some simple. I mean, obviously the resistance with the bands and that and the leg lifting. So far, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. The only top of my legs are sore from all the leg lifts, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. So we'll go from there. 4 pounds first week is not too shabby. I'll take it. Get another 120 to go with it, and we'll be doing good. We're comparing notes with Doug. Doug's on his no sugar diet, so I mean mine's no sugar either, but not. He's just like extreme about it. Extreme no sugar. Just watching him, he's doing really good. I think he's lost more weight than I have on his first week out, but it's one of those diets where, I mean, he eats some weird stuff, man. I'm like, we're comparing notes, and he was telling me for breakfast he had oatmeal, and savory oatmeal, and I'm like, savory oatmeal. I've heard savory grits with like hot sauce and whatnot in it, but like savory oatmeal, and he put like guacamole in his oatmeal, which I'm sorry, man, that's wrong. I don't know. More power to him, man. It's working for him. So good luck. I just I can't. I draw the line. Not that I can have oatmeal anyway, but if I could, I definitely would not be putting guacamole in it. But yeah, man, I'll stick with my egg frittatas and my cream cheese pancakes. But yeah, no, he's doing good. So there we are, first week into it. It's not hard. It's not. Yeah. We'll see how the next week goes. I mean, usually as this drags on, you'll start craving the carbs more and more. But I'm in ketosis now. Get the gas and the bad breath and all the fun stuff that comes with ketosis. So. But I told my wife, I'm like, in ketosis, I got a bad breath and I'm going to fart a lot. She's like, what else is new? Are you always in ketosis? So, yeah, you know, married almost 20 years, you get that. So, but yeah, I will check in. I will make. I don't know which one I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna make one of the pizzas. You know, maybe the fathead crust, or maybe I'll start with the cauliflower one. I don't know, but I'll film that one, so I'll show you, and then we'll do like a taste test review of the two crusts. So, because I mean, that is a mainstay. If you can you already got the wings. You can do hot wings on keto, but if you can do the pizza and wings, oh man, pizza wings and bacon. What are you complaining about? His diet should be a no-brainer, but yeah. So if we can make, I mean, we got the the fried rice down. You know, if they eat fried rice and pizza and it tastes good, if it tastes as good as half as good as the fried rice does, man, it should be a piece of cake. But yeah, well, I'll videotape that and show you. I'll check in later on. I mean, I'll definitely check in by the end of the week. Let you know how week 2 goes. See if there's any hiccups. I don't foresee any. Everything is going pretty smooth. Like I said, I was down with the keto flu. Didn't hit me really nearly as hard. I think I went through like a day. I felt run down and out of it. My kids didn't really suffer at all through the keto flu, but you know, the joys of youth, I guess. But you know, now I'm on the other side of it. I definitely do have more energy now. So you know, we'll see how it goes, man. We'll get to see if I'll kind of ramp up the exercise a little bit now. I think I set the setting a little too far on the easy side for me, so maybe I'll just kind of stick with the limited mobility one, but just to kind of amp up the reps and that. And then I'll check in and let you know how I'm doing. So far, so good, guys. I really appreciate you guys joining us on this weight loss journey, listening to us blather on about what we're eating and, you know, exercises and what we're craving. But, you know, this is good. This videos, you know, help hold me accountable for this stuff as I'm, you know, pouring everything I'm doing out on the internet. Necessarily seem like the wisest way to go about doing it, but that's what we're doing. So, you know, but yeah, let me know have any of you guys been on keto. If you have any issues, what are some of the best keto recipes? If you do fathead versus cauliflower crust pizza, let me know which one I should make. You know, comment below. You know, I'm always looking for more recipes. I'm trying to, you know, vary it up and keep it fresh. So I'm willing to try this, trying to see what's, you know, the most flavor for the least amount of work, you know, or whatever, as far as dinners go. So, you know, yeah, just let me know how it's going. Let me know how your weight loss adventures are going. If you guys, you know, how far into the new year do you usually get with your weight loss resolutions before you give up on them? You know, we'll see. We'll get this one going for me. But thanks, guys. We really appreciate you watching. Like and share with your friends. Maybe, you know, they might be inspired by, you know, listen to what a fat guy ramble on about what he eats for the week when he's trying to lose weight. I don't know. If you want to help us out, you can do so. We have a Amazon affiliate link down below. Anything you order through that link, whether it's what it links to or not, you know, we get a kickback here at the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It's you know, nice way to help the channel out without having to spend any extra money. If you do want to support us, you know, a little more directly, we have a link to our Patreon down below. Now, most of the stuff on our Patreon page is dedicated towards our other geek culture site, the Grizzled Geek. So it's going to be like reaction videos and stuff like that. But we'll start putting some more content up there, depending on if we get anybody from this site. But yeah, I mean, there's that directly down there. If you want to contact me directly in between here, I'm at the G2 Mike on Twitter and the Grizzled Geek on Instagram, where Doug started Instagramming all his food, all his weird, you know, guacamole, oatmeal food. But I haven't started doing all that yet. But I do film it when I make something unique or rather proud of a meal. Film it, make sure you guys see it, and then go over it. If there's anything else you want me to do, like if you want to see me actually do food prep, you know, actually see the cooking process or anything like that, or you're curious about any of the recipes I use, let me know. I can definitely link to any of that stuff, or, you know, film it or whatever. But like I said, this is new. Trying it out, see how it happens. But again, thanks guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Leave comments down below if you have any questions. Let me know, and I will check in with you. If not in the middle of the week, by the end of next week to give you an update of week 2. So here we go, guys. 4 pounds down. Thanks.